So as you can see, I used draw.io to create the week 4 task to show the different knowledge domains in the Spanish classroom. And that is illustrated through the picture on the screen right here. However, I wanted to do a screencast just to kind of explain a little bit better the connection between the new taxonomy and technology and how I kind of integrate that in my own classroom. So I'm going to kind of focus on Duolingo, which is a program that I use with all my students, either both middle and high school. So I'm just going to click over to that, and this is what the kind of home interface looks like. It's really user-friendly and easy for kids to navigate. And essentially they have to start at the beginning, and then it goes through and kind of unlocks all the different categories. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that looks like. And I have worked on these lessons before, of course, so I have already done them, but that's okay. This is what the very basic, for a student who's never taken Spanish before. They want the student to identify who the boy is. So you pick out the picture of the boy. It tells you in Spanish, El Niño, and then the student is, exposed to the Spanish word for that. And then you would do the same thing for the girl. So you pick out
La niña.
It says it in Spanish. You can also turn the volume off if you want. And so then you check that, and it lets you know that you're correct. And again, it's going so on and so forth, really basic words. And so that would be my example of the retrieval level of the new taxonomy and how students use that in my classroom. And then I wanted to jump over to a different part of Duolingo. This is actually brand new, and I'm kind of excited about it. I know it says in the kind of disclaimer at the top that it might not be here forever, but I would like to use it this year because it's actually pretty cool. It's called Duolingo Stories, and you can pick out whatever story you want.
Cuidando un pájaro.
Okay, so this is caring for the bird.
Hola, Camila.
And essentially it's like a little dialogue. So you have one person saying hello.
¿Cuándo regresas? ¿Mañana o el martes?
He's asking when is she going to return, tomorrow or on Tuesday.
Mañana. Gracias por cuidar mi casa y a mi perico.
And then the girl, Camilla, is saying, I'm going to return tomorrow and thank you for taking care of my house and my bird. And then it has a comprehension question. So then they're asking, when will Camilla be home? I'm sorry, not when will she be home. Where is she? And so she's obviously not at her home. She's not at the movie theater. She's not in a supermarket. So she's on vacation outside the city. And then you could check it.
Con gusto.
And then the story continues to go on. So students would have to answer comprehension questions based on the dialogue that they're hearing between two people. And it's a very basic kind of a story. I say basic, but it's at like the intermediate-ish level where students would have to use their comprehension skills from the knowledge that they've already gained at the beginning of Duolingo. So I'm really excited to try that out. But that is an example of how to use the comprehension piece. And then to just tie things back together, I just wanted to I want to think about how can I have students actually apply this in the classroom, and if they went through step by step, starting at the beginning at this, starting at the basic level here, and then maybe going to the stories, and then actually creating their own type of story, like on some type of technology, using technology, but creating that own little make-believe dialogue, and then comprehension questions. That would be how they could apply their knowledge, and then somebody else in the class would have to answer those questions and after they listen to the dialogue. So, they're hearing it, they're reading it, and then they actually need to synthesize and kind of take in the information and answer the question as well. So That was the example of how I'm using technology and using a piece of technology that I already know about. The Duolingo is all web-based, and it's also an app if students only have iPads, or if they have that at home. Um, but I kind of just wanted to take a piece of technology that I already knew. But the lab section, this lab section up here, that's brand new this year. So it kind of was ironic that I fell upon that and kind of looked into that, and it will work well for the comprehension portion of for my class. So I hope that that kind of answered most of the connection between, for me, between the new technology and, I'm sorry, the new taxonomy and how I use that technology in my classroom.